Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Steph's Design Space. In today's episode, we are going to be in my catch-all planner planning for the month of July. So if you want to see what's going on, just keep watching. Okay, so month of July. As you can see, we have stuff going on in the month of July. And we have a birthday in July, my baby's birthday. We're on vacation that day. It's on a Monday, so we'll probably do something this weekend because that is what we do. I have pulled a ton of different stickers, so I don't know what I'm going to use yet. I didn't know if these were going to fit or not, or they might be too big, because I was thinking about doing like July up the front or on the sidebar. I don't know yet. I have my birthday stickers from our Budget Life Co. Blue, because Texas Planner Babes is doing a challenge for 4th of July. And I'm going to make it my monthly spread. So what do shop owners and creative people do when they can't find what they're looking for? Like, these have been in my shop, the True Red, but are y'all ready? Ta-da! Wildflowers, Texas wildflowers. So I really wanted like the bluebonnets and the Indian paintbrushes, and then I just thought that would be a nice little addition. So these are also in my shop, which is in the description box down below. So y'all are more than welcome to go check it out. Okay, I know what days we have vacation, so I don't need these anymore. I pulled these red glitter ones. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go July, because oh, that'll fit, and I think it'll take up some good amount of space. So, wax paper. Alright. Let's see if we can... Ooh, the Y is kind of big though, huh? That's okay. Go big or go home. That's what we Texans say. I need a U. Nope, already have a U. I need a J and an L. Goodness, all these are big. That is the weirdest looking L. Probably because I had it upside down. There we go. And now for the J, and I'm probably going to do lowercase. Well, let's see how big this is. It's a good thing about wax paper is I can kind of see if this is going to work or not. I mean, I know it's big. I know it's going to take up a lot of space. Oh yeah, way too big. Like all of it. The U is fine if the rest of them would be smaller, but it's still too big to go across the top, unless I just did it like this. So if I did the J there, and I can overlap, right? Like J, U. I mean, I would have to do some whiting out, but it would all fit. But that's just, it's just a no. All right, well, I'm not putting those all back right now, because I do have these smaller ones. And why am I like insistent upon, because why not? because I have them. So I have these. I was really hoping these would work, but they are so not. Okay, J. Let me make sure before I get started. Where's a little U? There's a big U, little U. J, U, L, and Y. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just do it up at the top. I'm such a messy whiter outer. I don't know. All right. The fancy tweezers. Okay, so July is obviously Independence Day for America. So I'm gonna do a red, white, and blue theme, but it's also one of my baby's birthdays. Okay, I'm gonna just set these down because it's gonna take me a minute to get these off. So Kyle, my baby boy, he's not my baby though, he's not the youngest. He is number 4 out of 5. So he is the first that my husband and I had together. So we are very much a blended family of his, mine, and ours. So he had a son from a previous marriage. I don't know how to spell. And then I had 2 girls from previous marriage, and we were okay with that. So y'all are going to hear the story. Okay. Once upon a time. Okay. Why does that look like a W? I know it's a U. It's just aggravating. Okay. So we were like, we're good. Between us, we have 3 kids. I mean, that's plenty. And so we had already decided that that was enough, and we were happy with that. Well, I had a lot of female issues, endometriosis and PCOS and the whole thing, right? So there was all kinds of stuff going on, and I had to have surgery to have a lot of that surgically removed. And I remember sitting in the doctor's office and the doctor looking at us and said, if y'all have ever thought about having kids together, right, because he knew the situation, you might want to go ahead and start trying now, because there's no guarantees that I would be able to have any more babies. And I said, no, we're good. You know, we've had this conversation before, and, you know, we're good with the 3 that we have. All of a sudden, my husband pipes up and is like, let's have a baby. And I'm just looking at him like, wait, what? First of all, I'm just trying to wrap my head around the fact that my insides aren't cooperative and, you know, all of that. And then my husband's like, let's have a baby. So we decide to go ahead and try to have a baby. And I remember I was working in a doctor's office. I was a medical assistant. And I remember thinking, wow, I'm pregnant. And so the perks of working in a doctor's office is you have access to things, right? And so I took test upon test, and they kept coming back negative. And I'm like, okay, that's awesome, but I know my body, and I'm telling you, I am pregnant. And test upon test, again, I mean, when I say test upon test, I'm talking like probably close to 8 or 9 urine pregnancy test. And of course they won't do a blood test. Anyway, I went back to the doctor and I was like, I know what the tests say. I'm telling you I am pregnant. And so they do a blood test, and that was negative. And again, I'm like, okay, I hear you and I see it, but I know my body and I am so pregnant. So they do an ovulation test and then tell me, Miss Collins, we're very sorry, but you didn't even ovulate. I'm like, well, so I'm very confused at what in the heck is going on. Anyway, long story short, I was 8, almost 9 weeks pregnant before a test came back positive. So I don't know what was going on with all those other things. It was quite interesting. So we are pregnant with Kyle, and everything is going really well. Y'all are just gonna hear the whole story. So one day, it was actually Friday, July the 3rd. Oh, sorry, I just hit the microphone. Why isn't there another little 2? Okay, sorry, I just realized that. This is going to be weird. And why isn't there another number 1? Oh, it is. It's right there. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, so, I worked in a doctor's office, and we had to take turns, like, being available at lunch. I was like, oh, I'll do it, no problem. I just sat in my little office thing doing paperwork and eating my red beans and rice, because that's all I craved with that child. Goodness gracious. And of course, you would know that somebody came in with chest pain and coded, which means they flatlined, they died. So me and my gigantic self is running down the hall to get the crash cart. And I don't know if y'all know what a crash cart is, but it's that giant toolbox looking thing full of things. It is heavy, right? So me and my big self. Now I was 33 weeks, 34 weeks pregnant. And I grabbed the crash cart and I start running with it, you know, to save this man's life. Anyway, he did live, the man. And then no big deal, went home. Okay. And my husband went fishing Friday night. And I remember that I was going to watch a movie. And do you know what movie I watched? If y'all don't know what this is, it's called My Life. It had Michael Keaton in it. Anyway, it was about this dad who was dying and was doing a video for his unborn child. Of course, I'm like bawling my eyes out. This is just so stressful. Don't know why I'm watching this movie, but I was. And so go to bed, get up on July the 4th, and I'd already had my baby shower, so I get up on July the 4th, and my husband's sleeping in because he was fishing all night, not a big deal, and so I start cleaning like a mad woman, like moving things and cleaning, and I remember my husband finally woke up, and I was like, oh good, you're awake, I need you to move the refrigerator. And he's like, why am I moving the refrigerator? I said, because I need to clean under it. And he is like, is our baby going to be able to crawl under the refrigerator? I was like, I just need to clean it. I don't know. It was nesting in its biggest form. Anyway, so, and he did. He humored me, and he moved the refrigerator. I don't know why these didn't cut very well. He moved the refrigerator for me, and I did all the cleaning and all the things. Well, we wanted to go see a movie. Again, the baby's not due for like 3 or 4 weeks, give or take. And so we want to go see a movie, and it was just time to walk out the door, and we were seeing a late movie, like 10 or 11 o'clock, I don't remember. And we were fixing to walk out the door, and I felt a trickle. And I'm like, which trickles are no big deal when you're pregnant. And I remember reading that if you lay down, if it is your water, if you lay down and the baby's head moves, and then things will happen, and then you'll know that's what it is. And so I laid down on the bed, and I was like, y'all, I'm the most impatient person on the planet. So I laid down on the bed for all of, I don't know, a minute. Nothing happened. So I was like, okay, it's all good. And we left. And we went to the movies, and we were going to see Face Off with Nicolas Cage and John Travolta. And I remember about halfway through the movie, I totally realized that my water had indeed broke. I think I need a new blade on my little cutting machine. I had a huge order for, I definitely need a new blade. Because usually my stickers just peel up like so perfect. But anyway, about halfway through the movie, I realized that my water had indeed broke. And the funny part was that on the way to the movie theater, Kenny even said, jokingly, because we're not expecting a baby. Oh my gosh, I'm skipping so many parts. Right before we left, I had this obsessive need to put, because I'd already put all the baby clothes in the washing machine, but I had this obsessive need. I had to put them in the dryer before we left, because you never know. And that should have been a huge indicator to me right there, but it was not. So that's at 11:30. So on the way to the movies, he is like joking and says, "Don't you dare make me miss any of this movie." I was like, I'm not. He's not due till the end of the month, whatever. Halfway through, I realized it was my water that broke. I can't write and talk. Okay. So I didn't say anything. I just sat there, and I thought it was almost over. It was a certain scene, like the boat scene, and I remember it so clear as day. I was like, okay, this is almost done. No big deal. Except it was not. Like, that movie went on forever. Ever and ever. So by the time we left, the poor person who sat in that seat, y'all. I mean, what was I going to say? Excuse me, you need to clean the seat because my water broke. Anyway, so we get in the truck, and he looks at me. He's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "But my water broke. It's been broke for a while." Like, and he's like, "Oh my God, what do we do?" I was like, "Well, we probably should go to the hospital because it's been, a couple of hours since it did the thing." And anyway, so we went to the hospital, got all checked in and all the things. And y'all, I was only 1 centimeter, and I already had 2 kids, already had the 2 girls, and it was fine, no big deal. I need some red washi tape of some sort. So they were asking me, do you want an epidural, blah, 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 all the things. So I'm like, no, I'm good. Okay, y'all. there is a difference in having, I don't know, because it had been broke for so long, and he apparently was nice and cozy all in there and had no plans on entering the world soon. They decided to give me Pitocin, and that stuff is no joke. No joke. Needless to say, I got an epidural, and I recommend that to everybody because I remember having the girls, and I did not get any kind of prizes, no medals, no money, no nothing for suffering and all that pain. I mean, to each his own. I'm not telling people what to do, but my experience, and if I ever had to do it again, which I can't, but if I did, always. Anyway, so they did that, and the doctor came in, and he was like, okay, well, you know, things are progressing, but she's not anywhere close, so just give me a call whenever she gets, you know, ready, whatever. Y'all, that man did not make it to the parking garage, and my son was like making his appearance into the world. So he was early but healthy. He was my littlest baby, but he was Coombs positive, which means his blood type and my blood type were not compatible, and so he was very jaundiced and super lethargic. He would not wake up for anything. He wouldn't even wake up to eat. So they ended up having to do a feeding tube and put him under a bunch of lights. But after 5 days, he came home and thrived. And I will put a picture or two of my little baby boy for y'all to see. So that's his story, and he is turning 24 on July the 5th. So his little birthday is right there. Okay, I know that's not going to stick very well because this is glitter, but it's pretty. Okay, so I have literally been rambling on and on, not paying attention to how I am decorating this spread. Okay, vacation. I thought I got some days off stickers from her, as I did. It's like, I thought I got some days off stickers from Melanie over at Our Budget Life. And yes, I realize I can make my own stickers, but I really do love supporting other small shops. I'm trying to think if I want to, because I have red boxes, and I think I'm going to do like a blue. Why don't I have the arrow pointing to the date? Look at that. So I love supporting my friends in their shops as well. Okay, so that's a day off. I'm just going to put these because if I don't, I will forget. I'm going to see if these are a tiny bit smaller, that they'll fit a tad bit better. That's good. So that's my story of my little boy. And I was so excited that he was a boy. And next month in August, you can hear the story about my baby, Kenton. Because he was born in August. But I am not going to ruin his story because it's very interesting. Lay down. Okay, so I am just going to, Mom has an appointment, vacation, Kyle, and I think as of right now, that's all that we have. Man, I wished I would have put a different blade on there. Can't believe that one, but I cut so much. So I had a huge order for planner covers, So that poor blade got a huge workout. And I can't wait to show y'all pictures of those. But now I know that I need to change the blade. So these are Indian paintbrushes. So I'm going to use this. What is the deal? Can I not pull up any stickers today? Is this like anti-sticker day for stuff? I mean, seriously? Okay. Let's do celebrate. All right, this is just going to be a pain. There. Now, how to teach you. Make it a little one of these. Sorry, I'm so off camera. I'm just struggling because my blade didn't cut very well. And I don't like that. I don't like it at all. So I'm hardcore concentrating on, there we go. Okay, so I have that one. We're going to do a little bouquet down here. Let me get this one. Like, the struggle is so real. It's irritating. I promise y'all, if stickers are like this, I don't send them out. They go in the oops bags. Because nobody should have to struggle to get stickers off of a page. So please know that this is not the norm for Steph's Design Space. I just didn't test these out before. I was just so excited about these, so I didn't test them out first. So I looked through the sticker books and there's just no, all the stickers are the same. There's no red stickers. And I really like the look of wildflowers, so I decided that's what I wanted. And so that's what we did. Okay, I am going to pop that up for a second and get this down. There we go. Now I can put the celebrate right here. All right, so sidebar is finished. What else? So I am just going to lay some stickers around. I will probably use the majority of these because I like to use all the stickers in the spread. I will say though that I have noticed that I give y'all quite a few stickers. So on this one there was what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's not too bad. If I must say so myself. Of course, this would go a lot faster, but I digress. Like, we're not going to keep talking about how the blade needs to be changed. I think y'all have it. I think y'all fully understand. I'm just trying to be careful so I don't tear them. There we go. All right. Ooh, Ooh, that's pretty. Just like that. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull all of these off of the sticker sheet and stick them on the wax paper. And we'll be right back. Okay, I got them off. But now I'm looking for another sticker sheet that I actually wanted to use. There it is. So this is the June freebie. I just thought it was super cute. But I'm going to move this. No, I'm not. These things are just stuck. Stuck like Chuck. Okay, but I'm going to put this cute little gnome. It says 4th of July. Right here in the middle of the day. 4th of July. I forgot about these. And then I have some rockets and stuff. So what I'm going to do is put down all these flowers that I have taken off. And if something comes up, I can put a box over that if I have to. There really is enough flowers to do like 2 spreads, but I am, you know what, I'm gonna just keep, this is a Sunday, so I'm gonna do that and build me a little bouquet over here. There we go. That I like. This little bouquet. And this can go right here. I do that every time, but what do I always say? My planner, and then the crowd roars, my rules. Anyway, y'all, I've lost my ever-loving mind, but that's okay. There's just extra paper. I made myself a note to change my blade as soon as I am done with this spread. Okay, so where do I want this last little flower? There's a lot here. There's honestly a lot here. Just gonna cut off the little greenery. Now it just looks like a blue Christmas tree. There we go. Up there, and y'all, I would lose my head if it was not attached to my shoulders. Okay. So I'm going to take these flags off of this little sampler because, all right, the flags. I am going to put the flags right here. And just spread these out. I'm going to use the rest of these on the weekly spread. So much on this side. Okay, so that's that. Okay, I am so done because I know that I'm going to add like appointments and stuff like that to the spread. So if you have not already subscribed to my channel and you would like to see more of my videos, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to ring the bell so you get notified when I upload new videos. If you are interested in these stickers that I promise will be cut properly, the link is down below. Yes, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And until next time, y'all have a blessed day. Bye.